Hello friends, in previous video we had discussed about the drift velocity of the electrons. So we revise that equation. What is the drift velocity of the electrons? That is given by Vd is equal to minus E, capital E divided by m into tau. Here the small e, that is your charge of the electrons, capital E, that is electric field, m, that is mass of electrons, and this is time, that is relaxation time, tau. What is the meaning of relaxation time? This is the time between successive collisions of the electrons with the fixed ion. Okay, this is the time, the successive collision between the successive collisions of the electrons with fixed ions. So now in this video we are going to study the mobility. What is the mobility of the electrons, mobility of conductors, and derive the equation of mobilities. So first of all, we know that the conductivity in the conductors or any materials is due to some mobile charges. These charges can be electrons, maybe positive charge, and maybe negative ions or positive ions. Okay, but in short, the conductivity is due to the mobile charges, mobile charge carriers inside the conductors. Due to this mobile charge carrier inside the conductors, the conductivity it is exist. So in the metals, the mobile charge carriers is electrons. Okay, this is MCQ question. In metals, the mobile charge carriers are electrons. Okay, and in electrolyte, this is the solutions. Okay, electrolyte solutions in which the mobile charge carrier, that is positive or negative ions, positive and negative ions. Suppose we consider one example, CuSO4. In this case you have Cu plus 2 and SO4 minus 2. So these two positive and negative ions are charge carriers inside the electrolyte solutions that is required for conductivity of that conductors. And in ionized gas, the electron and positive ions are charge carrier, electrons and positive ions. Okay, so in metals, that is solid, in that case we have charge carrier, that is electrons. This is the electrolyte, this is solution or liquid, so in which positive and negative ions are charge carriers. And in ionized gas, this is gaseous state, okay, in which the electron and positive ions, okay, here notice the electrons and positive ions are charge carriers. So we know that we have three state of the conductors. Conductor may be solid, may be liquids, and gaseous. So in solid, that means metals, electrons are mobile charge. In electrolytes, that means liquid, positive and negative ions. And in gaseous, the electrons and positive ions are charge carriers. Also the semiconductors, in which the electrons and hole, here the electrons is treated as negative charge and the holes which acquire the positive charge. Okay, so in semiconductors, the electrons and holes are mobile charge carriers. Now here the question is, what is the mobility? So mobility is important quantity that is defined as the drift velocity per unit electric fields. What is the mobility? Mobility is denoted by mu. So that is the magnitude of drift velocity per unit electric field, that is known as mobility. Okay, now what is the SI unit of mobility? We know that the SI unit of the velocity, drift velocity is one type of the velocity, that means meter per second. Okay, and the SI unit of electric field, that is volt per meter. From which equations we know that the velocity is equal to distance by time, that means distance measured in meter and time measured in second. So this is the SI unit of drift velocity. Now we know that the electric field is given by V by L. This is volt per meters. This is SI unit of electric fields. So we get the SI unit of mobility, that is meter per second divided by volt per meters. This denominator and denominator, they can be in numerators. That means you get this meter square. This is watt inverse. You can write like this, and this is second inverse. Is it okay? So what is the SI unit of mobility? That is meter square, watt inverse and second inverse. This is in MKS system. But in CGS systems, what is the unit of mobility? This is MCQ questions. You remember that this is SI unit, meter square, V inverse, S inverse. Okay, this is in MKS system. But what is the unit of mobility in CGS system? So in CGS, meter is counted as centimeters. So that means meter square, instead of meter square you have centimeter square. Watt is as it is, then volt inverse, and second is also as it is. That means second inverse. So SI unit in CGS system, that is centimeter square, V inverse and S inverse, second inverse. What is the relationship between MKS and CGS? We find out that because 1 meter square watt inverse second inverse is equal to, we know that 1 meter, that is 100 centimeters. That means 10 raised to 2 centimeters. But here we have meter square. Then 1 meter square, we take square on both sides. Then 10 raised to 2 whole square centimeter square. You understand? 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. That means 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to 2 centimeters. Then 1 meter square, you take square on both sides. 10 raised to 2 square centimeter square is equal to 2 to the 4 centimeter square. So we can write, instead of 1 meter square, 10 raised to 4 centimeter square. Here we compare the values of mobility, how much difference is there in MKS system and in CGS systems. So in MKS system, that is our SI unit. So 1 meter square volt inverse second inverse is equal to 1 meter square, that is 10 raised to 4 centimeter square. Volt is as it is. So this is the difference. The values of mobility in MKS, that is 10 raised to 4 times to that of value of the mobility in CGS systems. Okay, so this is the in MKS system unit of the mobility, this is in CGS system. Now what is the dimensional formula of the mobility? So that is M inverse L0 T square E1. So these dimensional formula also we can derive from which equations? So we know that here we have mobility, that is velocity, that means Vd by E. Okay, now velocity means distance by time, that means meter per second. Okay, and here we have electric fields. So for deriving the dimensional formulas, we consider the equations F is equal to QE, force experienced by the charges when we apply the electric fields, that is given by Q into E. So from this equation we have E is equal to F by Q. Now what is the unit of force? That is Newton, and charge, that is Coulomb. So we get another unit of the mobility, that is from this one we have meter per second and Newton per coulombs, this one. Is it okay? Here we use the equation, that is force equation, F is equal to QE, and from that we have E is equal to F by Q. So we get meter per second into coulomb by newtons. But we know that the 1 newtons, that is 1 newtons means F is equal to ma, then 1 newtons is equal to kilogram into meter per second square. Mass unit, that is kg, kilogram, and acceleration, that is meter per second square. So now put instead of 1 coulombs we have kilogram meters per second square. So we get meter per second into, here we have coulomb, divide kg meter per second square. Is it okay? This one. So now we have this equation. From this equation we can write meter, here 1 second square, that means square and 1 second is cancel out. Here this meter and meter cancel out. So we can write here, you can understand, meter per second square. So 1 second cancel, meter cancel. These denominators will be in numerators. So we get second coulomb per kg or coulomb second per kg. So we can write kg inverse into second into coulomb. Okay, but now we get these units. This is for derivation of dimensional formula. So now we have dimensional formula, that is in terms of mass, length, time and amperes. So here we have mass and times, but this is coulombs. This we must be converted amperes. So what is the current? Current, that is charge per times. So charge is equal to current into times. Charge ekam, that is coulomb, is equal to current charge unit, that is coulomb. The electric current unit, that is ampere, and time unit, that is second. So coulomb is equal to ampere into seconds. So from this one we can write coulomb, that is ampere into second. Here second is there, second into kg inverse. Second square. So we get from this equation kg inverse into this second is there, and instead of coulomb we have ampere into seconds. That means kg inverse second square into amperes. Now from we know that the dimensional formula MLTA, here kg, that is mass, so inverse. Here second, that is 2 plus 2, and here ampere 1, that is 1. Here you not have the length value, that is 0. So this is the derivation of dimensional formula for mobility. Is it okay? How we can derive the dimensional formula of the mobilities? So you can use these equations. This is units for derivation of dimensional formula. Is it okay? Here in this reference we have given the coulombs. You need to convert this coulomb in ampere. So you have ampere into seconds instead of these coulombs. Then you have second, then kilogram inverse. So you have ampere second square kilogram inverse. Instead of kilogram inverse we have m minus 1 second square, that means t squares, ampere, that is ampere 1, and length is 0. Okay, so this is the short note on mobilities. Here you have the MCQ question, that is what is the charge carrier in metals, in electrolyte, and what is the in ionized gas, in semiconductor also. The definition of mobilities, the equations of the mobilities, the SI unit of mobilities, this is in MKS. What is the SI unit of the mobility in CGS? What is the dimensional formulas? Okay, so now next question is derive the equation of mobility in terms of the relaxation times. So we know that the mobility is given by mu is equal to magnitude of drift velocity per unit electric fields. Now here we know that the drift velocity is given by minus E, capital E divided by m into time. Here this one is your relaxation times. What is the meaning of relaxation time? The time interval between two successive collisions. Okay, now we take the magnitude value, that means this minus become plus. Now put this value in this equation, but now we have magnitude values, that means this minus becomes plus. Now you get mu is equal to, put values of Vd, that is E by m into tau divided by E. Is it okay? Now this E and E cancel out, So you get equation that is mu is equal to E tau by m. This equation. So this is the equation of mobility in terms of the relaxation time. Okay, but the SI units will be same: meter square, volt inverse and second inverse. Okay, now next questions. This is also MCQ question. What is the equation of mobility in terms of the relaxation times? This is MCQ questions, or this is short question also, 2-mark question. Derive the equation of mobility in terms of the relaxation times and write down the SI units. Now the next question is derive the equation of mobility in terms of the electric currents. This is 3-mark question. Derive the equation of mobility in terms of the electric currents. So we know that when we consider our conductors is in cylinders, at that times we derive the charge that can be flow across the cross section area of the conductors, which is held perpendicular to the direction of the electric fields. Okay, this is we have done. So at that times we derive the electric currents equation, that is this one. So before that you have the numbers, the charge amount of the charge they can be flow across the conductor, that is equal to, first of all we take the volumes of the conductors, that is A into Vd into delta T. Now there are how many electrons are there per unit volume, that is n. Then this volume, for this volume we have multiplied by n, and then for charge we multiply by E. Okay, here negative U. So this is the amount of the charge they can be flow in direction opposite to electric fields, but in direction of electric fields we take this is positives. Okay, this all things we have done. So our charge, that is N E, then A V D to delta T. This is the charge, but we know that the delta Q by delta T, that is our electric currents. So we divide by delta T on both sides, we get Vd delta T by delta T. So see delta T cancel out, you get N E A V D. So this is your electric currents. Is it okay? This is your electric currents. This is same as some arrangement is there, some terms will be arranging like this. Here you have write down A first and then E at the last. So this is equivalent equation both. So now we have the electric currents that is given by NAVD into E. But we know that here we derive the equation between mobility and electric currents. So here you have drift velocity. So we know that the relationship between drift velocity and mobility, that is given by U is equal to Vd by E. So what is the Vd? That is U into E. Put values of U into E in this Vd. So we get the I is equal to Na, the Vd is equal to U into E is equal to E. Is it okay? And what is the mobility? For mobility we have these terms will be taken numerators here. So you get I by Na E into E. Okay, so this is the relationship between mobility and electric currents. So this is also MCQ questions. Write down the which one is the relationship between mobility and electric currents. From this one you can also derive the SI unit of the mobility. How? So here the SI unit of the electric current, that is amperes. Here you have N, that is the numbers of electrons per unit volume. That means number has no unit but volume has meter cube, then 1 upon meter cube. Units of the N, that is 1 upon meter cube. That means N is equal to m raised to minus 3. So now we have the electric current unit, that is ampere, N unit, that is meter raised to minus 3, area, that is meter square. Okay, electric field, that is volt per meters, and electric charge, that is coulomb. Is it okay? So now ampere has, you know that the current I is equal to coulomb or a charge per some time, that means coulomb per second. Then 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb per second. So instead of amperes you can write 1 coulomb per second divided by, this is meter raised to minus 3, this is the meter square, 1 meter and meter cancel. Now we have meter minus 3 and meter 1 raised to 1, that means meter m raised to minus 2. So you get the m raised to minus 2, this one is cancelled out, this 3, and you get m raised to minus 2, 2 into volt into coulombs. Is it okay? So now you get coulomb per second meter raised to minus 2 to volt into coulombs. So this coulomb cancel, this is meter raised to minus 2. So when we take numerators, that is meter square, here volt raised to minus 1, because this is in numerators, we get s raised to minus 1. So this is the SI unit of mobilities we derive from this equation. Which one? The equations of the mobility in terms of the electric currents. Okay, so this is all about the mobilities. In first one we have defined the mobilities. What is the mobility? Dimensional formula, SI unit in MKS system and unit in CGS systems. Then we have mobility equations in terms of the drift velocity or relaxation times, and in third one the equation of the mobility in terms of the electric current. So now we stop here. Thank you.